All right, hello, hello. We're back on Shuten Order. We are back on the Ministry of Science route, which is exciting. Although I will say I'm not as much of a fan of this sort of gameplay as I was of the Ministry of Health, no, Ministry of Education route. I thought that one was really fun. This one just kind of seems to be a less interesting version of 428 Shibuya Scramble, right? Because there's only two people that I'm having to deal with. But maybe it gets more complicated. We'll see. As a reminder, if you're new here, I'm Kels. Nice to sort of either meet you or see you again. And quick recap. So we are on Teko route. So we went to the Ministry of Science after sending him a message basically that stated like, hey, I know about the founder's death, which is supposed to be top secret. And unsurprisingly, he took that as a threat, right? Because considering the fact we're not supposed to know that at all. So when he did that, he sort of encased us in this little shining cage and told us that we could get out when we told him how we knew about it. But we can't tell him how we know about it because we can't tell him that we're the founder, right? So we managed to get out by controlling a little robot, and then decided that we were going to try to figure out where our body is, right? So if Teko is the culprit who killed us, then he's got to have the torso, right? And the only way that we think that we're going to be able to get him to confess is that we're going to need to hit him with hard evidence, basically. So now we went to the elevator, which took us down into the first realm of basement, to try to find our torso, right? We figured that it's got to be locked away and hidden because obviously he doesn't want people to know that he killed us. When we went to the basement, it was like this weird, like, safari petting zoo kind of area. And so this is where our gameplay kind of started. So as we do things as they, things, we then go into Teko's sort of point of view. And what he does affects what they does and vice versa, right? So at first we had to find a way for Teko to communicate with they, so that everything wasn't lost, when all of a sudden the heretics, which if you remember are the people who are trying to sabotage the Shuten order and the safety and security of everything, they have broken into the basement, and basically disabled all other ways to get in or out of this underground area. So now we're trying to work with Teko in order to, I don't know, get out, stop them. I don't entirely know what both of our ideas are, but I don't know whether or not they line up. Let's find out. So we just got safe. We used the power of God to control this horse, or basically get this genetically modified horse. It's a wild route so far, to get us to this, I don't know, visitor center kind of area on Teko's sort of guidance. So poor thing needs to rest. I think it's hurt. And yeah, let's get into it. It's okay. I speak to the horse, gently patting its back. This horse saved my life. I hope you get better. Poor thing. Are you tired? It's okay, you can sleep. The horse seems to have finally calmed down. It looks ready to sleep. Where are Himeru and Mikotoru? Just as a question. Like, we lost them when the heretics broke in. I assume they're not dead. That would be stupid. But maybe they are, I don't know. Soon I could hear its snores fill the room. I should sleep too. The horse's snores make me drowsy. My eyelids grow heavy. I fall asleep. Then I have a strangely vivid dream. Let's go! Charge! In my dream, I was commanding a cavalry unit in a mysterious jungle. I raised my voice to motivate the soldiers. No matter who stands in our way, we will beat them. Just realized I need to One thing about data management is on streams, I don't have to worry about it, but on these I actually do. So give me just a second, because otherwise we're going to run out of data. Never mind. Okay, we're good. No matter who stands in our way, we'll beat them, for we have the greatest commander, me. I have a headset over my ear. If we obey the voice, victory is guaranteed. Wait, so there's someone else telling us what's going on? I mean, I guess it makes sense that we, as this incredible founder, had all these different things that we were able to do. We found that out in the Ministry of Education route, right? We could do puppet shows. We were a fan of poetry. We could also play guitar pretty well. And now in this route, we found out that we have a way with animals. So I wonder, as the founder, maybe we've always had God's power. But God talking to us through a headset is kind of stupid, so. Yes, I'm sure of it. Full trust and faith. Please guide us. Teko. Oh, okay. I guess God is Teko. If you have time to nap, look for me instead. You heartless wretch. Damn. Huh? The sound of yelling wakes me up. It was the angels. Mikotoru, Himeru, you're both okay. Yes, we managed to escape. We have the blessing of God after all. I was waiting for you to come and find us. Well, not really. It's like you attained the power of training. Only the founder could tame such a powerful horse. This power is called training, then. Yes, it can control any animal at will, but only one animal at a time. The power of God. Training. The power to control an animal. So can we control that, like, 30-foot tiger out there? Because that thing was huge. And I don't know. Kitty. Could I possibly use this to escape from those animals? Yes, just escaping is easy. But you must do more than that. Don't forget what you came here for, they. Your torso. Right, it slipped my mind. I have to search this lab for my torso. But how am I supposed to find something when just escaping is hard enough? If you have time to whine, then start searching. Come on, get moving. But it's too dangerous to move from here. Surely there must be something you can do. Since we're in the archives, let's research. Sure. The archives had high ceilings and panels and taxidermied animals. Okay, where should we start? Okay, I assume we need to check everything, so let's just start from the top. How to tame animals. This is the panel's title. I'll read the explanation. Animals are inherently wild and ferocious. If hungry, they will even attack us, their keepers. But this can be suppressed with a nerve chip in their brain. Okay, so that makes sense why everything got lost, because I assume that nerve chip is what's malfunctioning that the heretics did. And install a personality to turn even the most ferocious predators into docile pets. This seems like a corruption of, I don't know, science, nature, will. I don't know. This doesn't feel right to me. Chips in the brain. Install personalities to turn predators into pets. So the fierce beasts of Vyugu were kept calm by special chips in their brains that remove their wild natures? So that's why they were so calm. Then maybe those chips also caused the violent outbursts. Alright, let's try panel 2. Oh, someone's crossed out. Is this me? Mounted on the wall is a panel showing the portraits of Vyugu's main staff. A portrait of the founder is there as an honorary director. Why is this photo blacked out? Curious. And right next to Teko, huh? It could just be a prank. But what a strange prank. Could it be... Did I know the blacked out person before I died? I wonder if that is maybe what Arale was based off of. Maybe that's like, I don't know, maybe they died or something, and Teko built it in honor of Arale. I don't know. I'm spitballing here. All right, let's check some taxidermied animals. What the fuck is that thing? Why would you bring back King Kong? Is this stuffed? It's so big. The display stands are labeled Special Evolution and First Rate Evolution, respectively. The Special Evolution gorilla is considerably larger, so the evolutions have ranks. Is Special the highest one? The mystery thickens. Ryugu, a vast underground laboratory. The genetically enhanced animals roam artificial grasslands, chips implanted in their brains. What the hell is this place? Hello, guest. Would you like a guide? Huh? I turned to the voice to see a familiar robot. You always just show up. Hello, guest. Would you like a guide? Okay then. Could you guide me? The robot's eye begins to glow and projects an image. Happy times with animals. Welcome to the Ryugu Archives. The overly cheerful voice belongs to the guide character, Otohime, who suddenly appears. To satisfy your thirst for knowledge, I will answer all your questions. By the way, I'm an Otohime with much more computing power than usual. Ask me harder questions. Otohime seems quite excited. I take the opportunity to ask her something that has been bothering me for a while. What in the world is this place researching? The largest animal park ever. Our principles are coexistence and co-prosperity. We have adorable animals too. No, not that part. I mean, tell me what's really going on. Do you want more information? However, to a mere guest. Huh? VVI privileges confirmed. Unlocking classified information. Yes! Give us the classified stuff. What the fuck? I'm so sorry. Go back. The fuck is that? What did we do to poor Otohime? That thing's scary. Huh? What was that voice? It came from somewhere. Otohime turns serious. Otohime? Ryugu is not a research lab by nature. Otohime speaks in a calm voice. It is more of an underground labyrinth. The deepest area, Area 9, is seen as the treasury. Otohime, you okay? Have you malfunctioned? Area 9 is the treasury. Maybe it realized they is the founder? It should know not to hide stuff from the founder. We can't pass this up. Let's get everything we can from this thing. Himero urges me to ask Otohime, who's acting strangely, some questions. Now what to ask? All right, let's start with the treasury, because if there's money to be earned, I know I can't do anything with it because I'm in a temporary body and it's gonna vanish after 3 days anyways. But also, you know what? If we can't figure this out, fuck it. Let's go on a spending spree. What is hidden in the deepest area, Area 9? The details are unknown. According to what legend? This place is so new. Like, the Shuten Order can't be that old, right? Because if we're like actually the founder, we're not that old. So I've been trying to figure out, right? Because we have sort of anachronistic features, right? Everyone knows about the outside world, and everyone who's sort of leading Shuten Order is young, right? We don't have anyone super old that we've seen really at all. But we've talked about things like sacrifices, like they've happened super, super, super long ago. So something's not making a lot of sense. Something's just not adding up here. According to legend, a treasure which protects the order is hidden there. A treasure? Is that what the heretics attacked Ryugu for? What if the treasure gets stolen by someone else? What happens then? It is not known. However, according to documents, in the unlikely event the treasure is destroyed, the Shuten Order will decay.
The people will turn into mindless corpses.
Well, shit.
The lights of heaven will consume the Shuten order. This is what is written.
Sounds straight out of a fantasy novel. Okay, so there's something in the basement that keeps people from becoming mindless corpses. What the fuck? Right? Like, I'm trying to figure out how this is all working because think back to Honoka's route. Something she did made people suddenly start dying. She was going to use propaganda in order to get people to expand the borders and try to, fight outside. What the fuck is Teko doing? But if it's true, then is the world in peril right now? Alright, let's ask about the evolution of the animals. Why are the animals of Ryugu being forced to evolve? Tekoion is modifying animals under the guise of evolution. Chips in their brain, physical enhancements. Is that what everyone in the Shuten order is? Right? Does everyone kind of have chips in their brain? Or is that like his master plan that he's hoping to do when he possibly becomes founder? But why?
The animals serve as gatekeepers. They require brains and power to fulfill their roles.
Gatekeepers?
Like in mythology or RPGs, dungeons are full of monsters to stop intruders.
So the animals are security for the underground treasure.
Yes, while they are obedient to staff and guests, the limiters are removed when dealing with intruders, and they become merciless. The animals of Ryugu are known as the strongest gatekeepers in Shuten.
What kind of treasure needs such extreme measures? What's going on with this research lab? All right. Let's talk about the blacked out photo. One of the photos there, it's blacked out. Who was in that picture?
That would be Dr. Ezaki.
What kind of person is this Dr. Ezaki?
Dr. Ezaki was the vice director of Ryugu before being dismissed.
Dismissed? Why?
The reason for this removal is unknown.
Could it have been due to a falling out with Tekoion? I'll ask about it later. I've heard everything I want to know, but I will ask Otohime one last question. Otohime, could you tell us about how Tekoion and the founder got along?
What does get along mean?
About their past, how long they've known each other. I recall the dream I had, how I led the cavalry into battle. I have a feeling Tekoion was the commander.
It is unknown when their friendship began, but it is said to predate the establishment of the Shuten order.
Were the founder and Tekoion in the same unit before the Shuten order?
The Shuten order was preceded by the resistance, so they presumably were. However, most of the war logs remain inaccessible, but not this one.
This is the founder. Otohime projects an image of Tekoion teaching the founder how to fight. This confirms my suspicions. The founder and Tekoion, they were comrades in arms who shared joys and sorrows for many years. How old is Teko? Like, literally, the anachronisms just keep piling up because Teko doesn't seem very old, and multiple times they've talked about him being a child. So, what the fuck? Was he doing this in diapers? This changes everything. Mikotoru Himeru, did Tekoion really kill the founder?
What are you talking about, Nay? You were the one who accused Tekoion.
But I don't think Tekoion is a bad guy. We are trying to collaborate with Teko. So, he saved me numerous times during the terrorist attack. I mean, we are kind of his last hope at this moment, so maybe he's just easily misunderstood. He's a nice kid, really. Okay, maybe let's not, use the word nice for a man who almost killed us in a cage.
Just then,
Oh shit.
the sound of creaking wood comes from the door. Uh-oh.
Can we use God's power?
Ugh. A special evolved tiger bursts through the door.
Looks like it hasn't given up.
The tiger immediately pounces at me.
Oh shit. Well, yep. There we go. Sharp fangs pierce my neck.
Tears.
Alright, we've hit another bad end.
To avoid this ending, you need one more collaborator. First, proceed with Tekoion's story.
Do I only have these two? Yep, I only have these two. Okay, so Tekoion, this was locked before, so looks like we're gonna have to help the horse. All right, Tekoion, January 2nd, 4:25 p.m. in the lab.
This is bad. I managed to temporarily shelter the detective in the archives, but hope is starting to wear thin. What should we do, Teko? He's a fish in a barrel! Indeed, we need to rescue him. Who can I send for the rescue, though? Are there any other survivors underground? I switch on my mic and call out to the staff below. Attention all staff. If there are any survivors, respond immediately. I repeat. I keep calling out, waiting for a response. Is anyone alive? I repeat. No matter how many times I call, there is no response.
I mean, predators do what predators are gonna do, especially when the chip in their brain is not telling them otherwise.
It seems the animals slaughtered them all. No good. With no survivors, we are truly out of options. Help! Someone help! I definitely heard someone's voice just now. I quickly pinpoint the location and put it up on the monitor. The voice came from a storage room in Area 2. A boy is hiding in the room, clad in work clothes.
Okay, why do you have children working for you? I get that you are a child working, so I guess maybe child labor is not as weird to you, but...
His name is Ku Otsuki. He's a keeper in Area 2, mainly responsible for feeding and cleaning. Although this keeper doesn't have a driver's license, his driving skills are noted to be exceptional. Unlike the guests, the staff wear intercoms in their ears. They're lodged within their ear canals so that my instructions can be received. I start formulating a plan in my mind. I compare the pieces on the board with the ones in my hand, creating a path to the goal. And now we know he was a commander during war, possibly, so this makes sense, right? Alright. I've formed a plan instantly. If I can use Ku Otsuki effectively, I can turn the tide. No. I decide to request Ku's cooperation and reach for the mic. Oh, just you wait, Teko! Adelaide covers my mouth, keeping me from talking into the mic. Adelaide, I don't have time to play with you. Are you seriously thinking of asking for someone like him? He's just a jumpsuit.
Come on, Arle. I loved you, but, you know, you're kind of harsh in the vibe here.
We have no other options right now. But there's no way he'll cooperate. He'll just run away. We'll just have to persuade him somehow. If we can't get his cooperation, then that's the end for Shuten.
All right, so we're at a scenario lock, and we have a new person.
You can now start Ku Otsuki's story. Persuade him to cooperate to save Rei. How many people are we going to have?
Because this is where it's going to start getting interesting, where we're actually going to hit the 428 Shibuya Scramble, like, trying to arrange people's bullshit. All right, Ku Otsuki, January 2nd, 4:30 p.m., Ryugu, Area 2. Ancient jungle. Oh shit, there's dinosaurs in this one. What the fuck?
Rampaging dinosaurs, filling the air with primal roars, each step rumbling. They attack any living creature unfortunate enough to enter their sight. Ah!
Oh,
No! Stop! Let go!
oh.
Our fate is decided the second we're seen. There's no way we can get away from these behemoths chasing us. So Poor kid. So I hid, cowered in the warehouse. Stay away. Please don't find me. I pray as hard as I can. What the hell is this place? Area 2 of Ryugu belongs to the dinosaurs. Resurrected by the power of science, the dinosaurs have free reign over this dense forest.
Okay. If Area 1 is predators and Area 2 is dinosaurs, what the fuck is in 3 through 8? Like, what sort of otherworldly terrors have you created, Teko?
They are dinosaurs, but typically they're docile and even pet-like. Not today, though. Fully returned to the wild with their voracious appetites, they're devouring the staff. Ah! No! Stop! Let go!
Oh.
Everyone's screams pierce the air as they frantically try to escape. Of course I want to go help them, but I'll be killed. I can't die here. My family is waiting for me. I can't. The screaming starts fading, and eventually, silence. Was everyone killed? Is no one coming for us? And at that very moment, to all employees, all survivors report as soon as possible. I repeat. Was that? A voice comes over the headset. I couldn't believe my ears. I must be hearing things. There's no way. Is anyone alive? I repeat. No, it's real. Someone really is searching for survivors. Help! Someone help! I fold my hands and pray. Please, someone, anyone, please hurry. Someone help my friends. Help them yourself, Kuotsuki. What? My heart almost stopped after being called out like that. Who is this? I am the director of the Ryugu, Teko. I'm speaking to you from the Surface Research Center. You're Teko, but why would the director contact me? It's unheard of for the director to talk directly to a jumpsuit like me. To keep it short, Ryugu is under attack by heretics. They're the cause of the rampaging animals. Heretics? They caused the dinosaur rampage. Because of them, my friends are dead. Most of the staff was hurt or killed by the crazed animals. It's a miracle that you're safe. Yeah, it's crazy. Everyone was getting attacked. Isn't backup here yet? The rescue team from the surface can't be sent. The tunnel has been blown up. You can't be serious. My vision darkens. No one's coming. Now they can't be saved. That's where you come in. I need you to rescue those in Area 2. Me? Is there anyone else? How am I supposed to do that? There are dinosaurs out there! As the director, I have absolute authority. You don't have the right to refuse an order. It's not doable, though. They'll kill me, and then that's it. There's no point if I die. I need to get back. You're begging for your life now? A little late for that. Another voice came in on the comm. It must be Director Ion's partner, Arale. Kuotsuki, I can't stand cowards like you. Huh? How am I a coward? Hearing that, my blood started boiling. You have the balls to insult me when you're safe up there? Who's the coward here? Say that again and I'll turn you into scrap, you stupid robot. Arale lets out a pathetic squeal after being fought back against. There's nothing cowardly about not wanting to die. It may be lame, but still. Even I should have the right to protect my own life. But you don't. Why? You're still saying that? Say all you want. You don't have the right to cry for your life. Who the hell do you think you are? How dare a damn robot lecture me? You're nothing but a killer. Huh? Killer. The second I was called that, I froze. That's right. Why is a jumpsuit like you, who got caught for a hit and run, fleeing again? Coward, try atoning a little. Okay,
This is a kid we're talking to here. And I get that we have to convince them, but RLA, what the fuck, man?
my vision starts fading. The memory of that day starts flooding back. In a back alley at night, the silhouette of a person jumping out. Sudden slamming of the brakes. What slammed into my bike went rolling in the alley. I immediately knew what I had done. I should have rushed off the bike and called an ambulance. But I sped away. Toward no particular destination, I fled as far as I could. Of course, there was no way I'd get away with it. I was caught by the Ministry of Security and was imprisoned. Prisoners of the Shuten order wear worker jumpsuits instead of prisoner clothes. We're sent to various facilities to do repentance labor. I was assigned to Area 2 of Bugu. My penance was to take care of the dinosaurs in this jungle. That's right,
Look, if I say I need to protect myself, that seems like an obvious bad end. So we're gonna say we need to atone.
I'm here to atone. Yeah, that's right. Adelaide's right. Scum like me doesn't get to beg for life. This could be my chance. In order to atone? Fine, I'll go help, but you need to tell me what to do. It's about time. Go, save as many as you can. Yeah, I'll do what I can. So, under Director Eon's instruction, I started the rescue.
Right?
You need a vehicle. There should be one where you are. There was a buggy for feed transport. It has a large cargo bed, making it perfect for carrying injured people. I get in the driver's seat and take the wheel. My heart immediately starts to race. My breathing tightens and sweat starts building on my face. I'm afraid to drive. I can't escape the memory of that day.
But I can't just run forever.
Don't run from your sins.
I may be a killer, but I'm going to save lives. Yeah!
And I'm going to atone.
Alright, still not sure how this is gonna help today, but we've got Ku at least out of that warehouse, so... Alright, 4:45 p.m. with Ku.
Ah! The engine roars like an animal. The exhaust from the buggy blazes through the jungle. Where am I going? I don't see anyone hurt. Don't just take off anywhere. Put these coordinates in the GPS. WN214, WS967, S5709. I do as I'm told and enter them into the GPS, only to find... In the next moment, a map of Area 2 appeared on the windshield. There were lights blinking like stars. Okay, the lights are where the injured people are. I'm on my way. I hit the gas going into harm's way. The plants block my vision, but I know the lay of the land. I choose the quickest path without the GPS and headed away. An injured person directly ahead. I'm going in. I reach the first rescue point. Hey, if you can hear me, answer. Is that you? It's too late. Leave me. You're not a goner yet. I've got you. Leave me. I'm nothing but a criminal anyway. He's a jumpsuit like me. He's a criminal condemned by society. But then live. Live and atone. I pull him onto the bed and tape him down to the mat. Yep, that is indeed one way to tape him down. First rescue complete. I jump back in the driver's seat and race onward. I head to the next injured person. Then I continue to rescue people in this same area. Racing around Area 2, I load more injured people onto the buggy. Fourth rescue complete. The buggy cargo bed is already full. They were all hurt bad, but are still breathing. Alright, that should be enough. Bring them to the safe area. I'll tell you where, so put it in the GPS. Got it! I jump back in the driver's seat and race away. It's kinda anticlimactic, though. Throughout this rescue mission, I never encountered a dinosaur once. That sped things up, but where were the dinosaurs at? Whatever. I need to focus on driving. My job is getting these guys to safety as quickly as possible. No, it's my penance. Thank you, Director, for giving me a chance to atone. I would have left everyone to die if he hadn't called on me. Don't thank me, I'm only fulfilling my duty. Duty? Having a sense of duty for scum like us. I never pinned Teko on to carry for people beneath him. I don't know that he truly does, but a cold-blooded man. A cost cutter who eliminates excess without a second thought. That's what I'd heard about Teko. Before I started working here, someone gave me some advice. You can't let your guard down around Teko. A pure-hearted kid like you is only going to get used. But that's not how it is at all. I guess you have to see things for yourself. I'll do what I can too then. I'll get the injured guys to safety. I'll risk my life to atone. I'll be a fitting worker for Directorion. Oh, okay, maybe let's not go that far. I need you to do stuff. I don't necessarily want to motivate you to throw your life away for this kid. It'll be quicker if I go here. I force my way through the bush to get to my destination. Uh-oh. Oh, shit. I couldn't speak. The largest dino in all of Area 2, the Triceratops, was being eaten by an even larger dino. What the hell? I instantly knew. This is the reason there weren't any other dinosaurs in the area. A dinosaur capable of scaring off other dinosaurs. We're in fucking Jurassic Park. That can only be Tyrannosaurus Rex. The tyrant king of the dinosaurs was right in front of me. You've got to be joking. For as long as I've worked here, I've never seen this before. Where did it... must have awakened from its growth chamber. That's why the other dinosaurs have been eaten. Director, what is this? What do you mean? Why would you bring me this thing? Don't worry about that. You need to leave. You've been spotted. Yeah, I don't want to face that thing down. The T-Rex slowly moves its gaze over to me. I've been spotted. I meet the gaze of a monster. The T-Rex has an overly developed olfactory bulb. It immediately smells prey coming close. Prey? I suppose bait would be a more accurate term. Good job collecting the live bait. No! No! Oh my god! We just collected those live people for this? Jesus Christ, this is worse than Jurassic Park. It was then that I realized that I had been fooled. The reason he hurried me to save the injured was to bring the bloodied, hurt people, the bait, to the T-Rex. You, how dare you? I'd get out of there if I were you. That T-Rex is quite famished. Okay, time to go. The roar of the T-Rex, its voice like a typhoon shaking the jungle.
Ah,
Shit!
fuck, Teko. I knew you weren't, like, a good guy, but also, like, this is cold even for you, man.
Without thinking, I moved the vehicle forward. I hit the gas to get away from the T-Rex. Ripping trees out with teeth, sending boulders flying with the swipe of its tail, the T-Rex sprints, trying to get the bait from the cargo bed. Go! Get away! Stay away! It's a force of nature. There's nothing I can do. Run, 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 run! If that thing gets to the buggy, everyone will be killed. Don't just run aimlessly. Follow my commands. The director goes on giving commands, but there's no way I can trust him now. I'll decide how to escape.
Oh, no. Maybe let's not do that. If I get him to Area 1, then he can save the day. If I go to Area 3, I don't think that's going to help me out. So let's head to Area 1.
I decide to head to Area 1. It's a big flat field. If I can get there, I should be able to drive way easier.
I am curious what Area 3 is, but no! Run, 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 run!
Minutes seem like an eternity. The buggy enters the path from Area 2 to Area 1. I just need to go here and I'll be in Area 1.
And if that T-Rex follows me, it's gonna take out that giant tiger. So I'd say win-win, but it's not really a win-win, because then I'll have to deal with the T-Rex. But maybe we can use the power of training, I think it is, to control the T-Rex, make a friend.
I race through the tunnel at full throttle and make it to Area 1. Whew.
Oh shit.
I made it to Area 1, but then I realized my error in judgment.
No!
Area 1 is easy to go through, but that goes for the T-Rex too. An all-out T-Rex is faster than the buggy.
Oh no.
The distance is closed in no time.
It's right behind us. No! Stay away!
Oh. A sound like a crunching of eggshells rings out. My body gets squished.
Okay, maybe we need to go to Area 3.
Ku Otsuki can't fight the area alone. Have someone in the same area tame the beast.
Okay. Well, let's head over to Dave. Maybe I was right about the whole, like, let's make friends. All right, day. 5:15 p.m., Area 1.
The founder and Teko. They were comrades in arms who shared joys and sorrows for many years. This changes everything. Mikotoru Himeru, did Teko really kill the founder? What are you talking about, Nay? You were the one who accused Teko.
But I don't think Teko is a bad guy. Teko has his own reasons for helping us at the moment, so.
He saved me numerous times during the terrorist attack. Maybe he's just easily misunderstood. He's a nice kid, really.
I don't think so, but.
What? An earthquake? Just when I thought I heard a roar, the ground began to tremble. This isn't an earthquake. It's footsteps. Something's coming? Let's have a look. Hurry up! I step outside to see whose footsteps they are, and what I saw...
Oh shit.
Dinosaur? Am I seeing things? No, it's too realistic. Woohoo! I've been waiting for this day.
There's a time and a place. Run before it squashes us. I decide to... if I stay in the archives, nothing's gonna happen, so let's run away.
I run for dear life, running from a dinosaur. Why does this keep happening to me? I just wanted to investigate. Stay away. Stay away. desperately running through Area 1 to escape that monster. Somewhere, anywhere. I need to hide.
Okay, well, I was kind of hoping that, you know, they would remember that they have the power of God, but whatever.
I found a huge tree and quickly hid in its shade. The battle was over before it began. There's no way I could win. I hope this is just a bad dream. I cover my ears and eyes. I tell myself when I open my eyes, the monster will be gone.
Closed? The fuck does that mean?
Closed isn't a bad ending, but you can't proceed with the story. Meanwhile, someone else has fallen into inevitable danger. Go back and choose another option.
Okay. Oops. Trying to remember which one the skip button is. There we go. Alright, so I guess let's try staying in the archives?
No, I can't run away because... Oh yeah! The horse is still there. I can't abandon the injured horse and run away. Hey, what are you doing? Get out of here. But my horse. Run to the dinosaur. What? I thought I heard Teko's voice over the headset. Did he tell me to run towards the dinosaur? That's crazy. Just do as I say. I got you the best ride of your life. Best ride?
If you can tame a horse, surely you can tame a dinosaur too. Oh yeah, those are just two very complementary skills.
That's a big jump. The power of God in such a huge creature?
I wish I could ask the angels if that would work.
The two have disappeared, as if to avoid Teko's.
Okay, time to go.
And as I fret, the dinosaur gets closer. I'll be squashed.
Just run. Trust the genius. Fine. Put it that way.
I find myself running to the dinosaur. Why do I trust Teko? Why? Yet somehow it felt normal, like I always had, fighting alongside Teko.
Are we just like psychologically doing this to ourselves, or do we actually like trust this kid? Because we didn't trust this kid until we remembered or found out about the whole like fighting comrade in arms thing. So
I feign fear and run screaming. The giant dinosaur approaches me. It snorts. The air blows across my whole body. This must be close enough. Please, God. I kneel on the ground, clasp my hands together, and pray to God. God, give me the power to control that dinosaur.
Alright, let's do this. Power of God. We are using this power of God so much in this route. Like, we're just flexing this whenever we want.
I close my eyes and pray. With all my might. Pray, pray. I slowly open my eyes. And there...
Oh, look at it. It's so cute.
there was the docile dinosaur. Its huge body was curled up like a giant cat. It worked. I'm still shivering in fear.
I did it. I can control a dinosaur.
Well done. A Tyrannosaurus is hard to tame. By the way, what's your name again? Deishimobe. I already told you.
I don't remember the names of insignificant people.
Oh, so finally I'm significant enough?
Well, enough to ask you to do some work.
Work?
I have a bad feeling about this. Like, I'm gonna get into a sticky situation.
self-proclaimed detective, Deisumobe, I, Teko, am requesting you use the dinosaur to annihilate the heretics in the research facility.
I mean, that doesn't sound bad. Okay. Let's see what happened to Ku now. All right, Ku, 518, Area 1.
I decided to head to Area 1. It's a big flat field. If I can get there, I should be able to drive way easier. No! Run, 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 run! Minutes seem like an eternity. The buggy enters the path from Area 2 to 1. I just need to go here and I'll be in Area 1. I race through the tunnel at full throttle and make it to Area 1. I keep it at full throttle, racing through Area 1. Run, 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 run! How long is that thing going to chase me? If I keep up this pace, the engine is going to burn up. I have a sudden realization. I don't hear footsteps. The thundering footsteps of the T-Rex are gone. I look to check the area in my mirrors, and I can't find the giant T-Rex. I appear to have outrun it. Then there's only one thing to do. Is everyone okay? I stop the buggy to check the bed where everyone was, only to find...
Okay. Yeah, everything else is locked, so I guess back to Teko. Who let the heretics out? All right, Teko, 518. Still up on the surface.
You want me to wipe out all the heretics? Impossible.
It's not impossible at all. Just ride around on Rex and make them scatter.
But they have weapons too.
Detective Deishimobe is hesitant to annihilate all heretics. To get him to comply, I'll need to give him something in return. I want to... Look, as much as I could probably be convinced by cash, again, I don't know what we're going to have to do with it. So, let's offer some information.
If you wipe out these heretics, I can give you information. Information?
Don't you want to know more about the Founder's murder?
I'll answer any questions and tell you everything you want to know, as long as you eliminate the heretics. How do I know you'll keep that promise?
There is no guarantee. You'll just have to trust me.
They fall silent,
Likely pondering whether to accept this deal or not. But he'll definitely take the bait. This one infiltrated the underground, desperately seeking information about the Founder's death.
Understood. I'll take the deal.
All right.
I clenched my fists tight.
Then the negotiation is settled. The heretic annihilation mission will start in 1 hour. Practice controlling Rex until then. I closed my communication with Ray.
Looks like the heretics are in Area 4. They've gone quite deep, but we can still catch up.
Huh? What's wrong, Adele?
Are you sure it's okay to let someone like him take on these heretics?
It's precisely because he's suspicious that it's fine. Fight fire with fire. The heretics who infiltrated my underground aren't ordinary. It takes considerable skill to evade my eyes. But Deishimobe isn't ordinary either. His power to control animals, it must be...
I'm so scared, Teko. Ever since the founder died, strange things have been happening one after another.
Times of change are always like that. An era of peace ended with the founder's death. The incessant waves of change will come crashing down to try swallowing us whole. But there's no need to fear change. As long as I have my intellect, there's no way for you to die.
No, that's not what I'm afraid of. I'm scared, Teko. Scared that you might do something cruel.
Cruel?
Like what you did to Ku Otsuki. Using a comrade as live bait is just too cruel.
Oh, that's what's bothering you? So Arle is concerned about me deceiving Ku.
How trivial. There was no other way to bring out Rex. A prisoner's life is a small price to pay. But I told you, in an emergency, prioritization is crucial. To protect something, you must discard what is unnecessary. My logic is simple, yet Adelaide seems to be struggling to accept it. It's because I'm weak that you have to do these horrible things. If only I was stronger. Why would you say that? This has nothing to do with you. Adelaide seems to be driven by a sense of guilt. I really don't understand. A blinding migraine. I feel dizzy, on the brink of losing consciousness. Ugh. On top of my feeling unwell, we have this constant string of troubles. My body's already in a state of near collapse. Pull back. Pull back. I desperately call out to myself. Don't you come out. Don't who come out?
Teko, what did you do?
My migraine subsides. However, I don't know when it might strike again. I need to finish this before my body reaches its limit. What I need to do is annihilate the heretics underground. I won't let those who wrecked my lab escape. I'll chase them, corner them. I'll make them pay.
Okay. Back in another lock. But day is back unlocked, so. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. I don't know why I just did that. All right, day, 5:20 p.m., Area 1.
Can I sit down? The feathers on Day's back are just firm enough to be comfortable. I tie together the feathers in front of me to make frames. Then... Whoa, too high! Day stands up with me on its back. It understands me. The view from Rex's back was spectacular. I can see all of Area 1. Huh? That car. There was a car at the edge of the meadow. I squint my eyes and... Survivors? I thought no one was left in the underground. Here they are. I get off Rex and head for the survivors. Hi there. Are you alright? The boy looks pale and empty. He stares at the back of the car. What is he looking at? I follow the boy's gaze, and there... Oh. What on earth? I want to cover my eyes. Corpses. Corpses strewn about in a pool of blood. No, it wasn't supposed to... The boy mutters something. I wanted to help. I didn't mean to use you as bait. Bait? I was tricked. Tricked. Director Elon tricked me. Huh? What?
I couldn't ask him what happened.
Desimove, what are you doing? Why aren't you practicing with Rex? Teko Eon's voice sounded from the headset. Teko, did you trick this boy into... I simply asked him to bring Rex to you. Tell me everything that went down. And why should I tell you? Hurry!
Surprisingly, he reluctantly spoke.
What happened to this boy, Kuotsuki? Teko Eon had this child gather injured people under the guise of a rescue operation and took them to Rex as bait. That's horrible. It made me sick to my stomach. This is the true nature of Teko Eon. He will do anything to achieve his goals. This must be...
Is his migraine like his conscience? Jiminy Cricket is just desperately trying to get out of his head.
How he killed me, too. Teko, do you have no heart? How dare you? How dare you? I simply utilize lesser life forms, the lives of prisoners. Prisoners! Ryugu uses inmates for labor. Kuotsuki is a hit-and-run driver. He's a scumbag who hit a woman with his motorbike and ran. This grieving child is himself a murderer. It's hard to believe, but would Teko lie without a reason? This child may be a prisoner, but even so, he doesn't deserve to be put through this. I want to comfort this wounded child's heart. But what can I say? I, who am so empty, couldn't possibly refuel this child's heart. I'm sorry. I was an idiot. An idiot. Oh, this poor kid. I found myself hugging Ku. My body moved by itself. I tried my very best to comfort this child. What the hell? Get off of me! I'm sorry. I just felt like I had to. This feeling growing in me. Is this a sense of duty? What duty? That's obvious. As the founder. Let me go! I'm a criminal! I know, but that doesn't change anything. I proceed to hug him even tighter. I would have died if you hadn't brought the dinosaur. I whisper with immense gratitude into the boy's ear. Thank you for saving me.
All right. All right, Ku. 5:30. Area 1.
I lived on the road ever since I was little. My dad disappeared before I was born, and my mom died from heart problems when I was 5. All alone, I was taken into a family friend's house and ended up on the streets. There's no way a kid could survive on the streets alone. I formed a team of kids like me and worked to survive. We lived off stealing. The runners would grab the target, and I would drive from the Ministry of Security. I had to survive car chase after car chase. Turns out I was talented with motor vehicles. It's not like I had training, but I was able to outrun the Ministry of Security. Ku, you're amazing! Those Ministry guys were nothing! We're invincible with you. Ku's our ace! My talents supported my friends. There's no way I could get caught. I grew confident in my own driving abilities. Day after day, I gripped the handlebars. I had great pride in my driving. I felt all powerful. I was sure I couldn't be caught. But my overconfidence became carelessness. My driving grew more aggressive, and it led me to paying the price. That night, while running from the Ministry of Security like usual, I hit a woman as she jumped onto the street. According to Shuten Order's dogma, all violence is strictly forbidden. Obviously homicide, but causing injury is also forbidden. I disobeyed the doctrine. Even if it was a mistake, those who go against the doctrine are expected to turn themselves over to the Ministry of Security. I should have called the ambulance and the Ministry of Security.
I mean, if we were trying to get away from the Ministry of Security, like, feels like they should have been there already.
But in that moment, I could see my friends' faces. If an ace like me is gone, then those guys... I can't be caught here. Before I realized it, I had ignited the engine and sped off. I can't run. I need to get back. Back to my street family. So basically, I sprinted back to my friends. Of course, there was no way I'd get away. There's no way a thug like me could outrun the Ministry's elite force. I was easily caught and imprisoned.
You murderous child. Didn't you know that violence was against the doctrine? Huh? Stupid child, soiling the name of the founder.
Violence is forbidden in the Shuten Order, but those in the Ministry of Security and prison staff are given special permission.
Okay, I get the Ministry of Security, but really the prison staff?
And they used that to thoroughly beat me. But of course they did. I was a killer. No one will ever be kind to me again. I thought that was my punishment. However,
Oh, we're gonna break this poor kid. He's been through way too much, and he's barely been part of this.
thank you, you saved me. Thank you. The second I was thanked, I felt tears welling up. Who is hugging me? Why would they hug me? I don't get it. But it was warm and safe. Could you let go of me? I pulled away, embarrassed. There's no way it's okay for me to be consoled while my friends are dead. I have to bury these guys. All of the injured on the truck are dead. All of them. The T-Rex's teeth and claws arrive. Their bodies will be eaten if I don't bury them soon. You're gonna need a pretty big hole for all these people. I can do it. I don't know who he is, but he said that and ran off. Straight to the T-Rex. Wait, stay away from that! But no matter what I said, that person refused to stop. He's apparently got some screws loose. I can't watch. I have to look away. I didn't want to see anyone else get eaten. But when I open my eyes, I see... I see something so amazing that I lose all words. This person was using the T-Rex like heavy machinery to dig a giant hole. He was the king, commanding the king of dinosaurs like it was nothing. Done. Let's bury everyone. Yeah. We line the bodies in the hole and fill it up, burying them. To remember the spot, we create a makeshift grave marker with some wood. The person kneeled before the grave and appeared to offer a prayer. He didn't complain once, not even after getting blood on himself. He was seriously praying for scum like us. Hey, can I ask your name? Me? I'm Deishimobe. Hey. I have no idea who this Deishimobe is. His job, his history, nothing. Well, there is one thing. They, from today on, you're my boss. If it's for him, I could gladly throw away even my life. Buddy, you need to get some, guiding principles, because you just keep bouncing around, my dude. If it's for him, after he treated me, a criminal, as if I mattered. Boss? Me? I couldn't. Order me to do anything. I want to be of use to you. I stare at Lei, pleading with him. I would do anything to help him. And then... Then, Kuotsuki, we welcome you. We do happen to be quite short on help. A horrible voice came over the headset. Teko, I don't have anything to say to you. I will never forgive this filth. Not after he used me to feed my friends to the dinosaurs. Murderer! I should kill a monster like you! Damn you! Damn you! He turned out to be exactly like I had heard. I was warned about him. How did I let myself get involved? Don't get all worked up. You want to help Deishimobe, right? Keep Lei's name out of your filthy mouth! Get lost! Deishimobe and I have an alliance going right now to get rid of all the underground heretics. But alliance? With Lei? Yes, which means that helping Deishimobe involves helping me as well. Teko, do you really have to do this? You couldn't just, only talk today? So, Kuotsuki, you will also be helping in the heretic annihilation plan. I really don't want to help him. But I can't just leave Lei alone. Man, this one's a harder one. Okay, so I think we have to help, right? Because we kind of do need Tekoion's assistance through this. And also, there's nowhere to run, right? We can't get out of here. And they won't leave because we need to find our torso. So I guess we'll help. Fine. This is the last time. I'll forget how much I hate this man. For now. For today's sake. But Director Eon, I'm gonna warn you. What is it? Tell me. If you trick Lei and hurt him, I'll... It doesn't matter who it is. I will kill you. Alright, another scenario lock. And over to Teko. Alright, Teko, 6 p.m. It's
time for some annihilation plans.
Now, let me explain the plan for annihilating the heretics. It's time to confirm plans with Beishimobe and Kuotsuki, both deep underground. First, Beishimobe, your mission is simple. Pilot Rex and plow through the areas underground, scattering the invading heretics. If possible, capture one of them alive, but preventing their advance is the priority. If the heretics reach the deepest depths, it's all over. Keep that in mind. Sure thing, but don't forget about my reward, okay? Sure, I'll tell you everything about the incident once this is over. For now, practice piloting Rex. As soon as you're ready, start the mission. And for you, Kuotsuki, you'll drive around Area 2 and gather certain items. It'll be a tough job, but with your driving skills, I'm sure it's more than achievable. Well, hold on. We're going different ways? I can't protect Day if we're not together. Day has Rex, the strongest tool we've got down there. Your protection isn't necessary. I mean, come on, man. If I can't help Day, then what was even the point? Don't sulk. Upon completing the mission, you'll be rewarded as well. A reward, huh? Money's pointless to someone like... Not money. A pardon. Pardon? I'll talk to the Ministry of Security and Ministry of Justice to get your sentence reduced dramatically. Kuotsuki is sentenced for life. Normally, he'd never be released, which is why he should jump at this opportunity. Jump at this chance, or so I thought. I don't need a pardon. I've got to atone for my crimes, you know? Without that, being free means nothing. Kuotsuki didn't take the bait. His desire for atonement is stronger than I expected. I don't care about some pardon, but there is something I want. What is it? Tell me. Think you could promise not to kill the animals going berserk? Let them live and I'll do whatever. Aw, how kind of you. I didn't expect a prisoner like you to have such a sense of animal welfare. I didn't like it at first, but taking care of them for years and years, you get attached. I feel bad if they got cold or something. Are you sure though? The animals down there killed many of your comrades. A lot of them. I bet they didn't do it on purpose. Just some kind of mistake, I guess. Kuotsuki seems to be the type that has a strong sense of justice. That only works in my favor. Such people are easier to control. Fine, the deal's settled. I'll guarantee the lives of the animals underground. Now, get ready for your mission. I end the communication with those final words. Now, let the endgame begin. Beishimobe, my rook. Kuotsuki, my knight. With these two pieces, taking down the heretics will be like taking candy from a... Teko, are you sure it's okay to make a promise like that? Arale seems concerned. Can you really avoid killing the animals? Are you going to keep your promise with Ku? Who knows? Depends on the situation. Let's just say that tricks are a necessary part of the game. No! Are you deceiving Ku again? Deceive is such a strong word. It's not like Kuotsuki is genuinely concerned about the fate of these animals. He is, though. He's a good boy. It's just a momentary impulse. That's not true. He really cares about them. Look. Aww. The monitor shows Kuotsuki desperately tending to the horse. Kuotsuki is running around trying to save as many lives as possible. I don't know, what are they doing in a time like this? Treating an injured horse during a crisis? This is absurd. As I prepare to scold them, I switch on the mic. And then I look. I can't take my eyes off Nay as he gently strokes the horse. His demeanor and gestures... they're so much like the founder. Hey Teko, you should try petting them too. Aren't they warm? Animals are warm because they're alive. It's wonderful, isn't it? To be alive.
We're like some sort of modern day saint here.
What? Suddenly, a migraine explodes in my skull. Sparks burst behind my eyes. Dizziness, nausea. I can't stand anymore. Pain, 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 pain. An unbearable wave of pain surges from deep within my consciousness. They're screaming again. Teko? Teko? Are you okay? Hang in there, Teko! Ugh. As soon as I hear Arale's voice, my pain slightly subsides. I take deep breaths and wipe the sweat off my forehead. Teko, there's something definitely not right today.
I'm not used to wearing contacts in case you've noticed that I'm not wearing my glasses and are going, well, your eyes are tiny. Um, but I keep like trying to adjust them just out of pure habit. It's a very wild thing. So if you see me like touching my face, I literally think I need to adjust my glasses.
Teko, there's something definitely not right today. If you don't treat your body now, something bad's gonna happen.
No, I can't rest. Not until the heretics are driven out.
But fighting the heretics in your condition is reckless.
War is all about pushing through the recklessness. This doesn't even count. Indeed, war is always reckless and hopeless. The doctrine of no killing. We do not kill humans. This absolute rule remains the doctrine of our order. Even in a war that's supposed to be about killing, we fought with such contradictory restraints. We were only able to resist. What we could do was limited to military actions aimed at destroying enemy weapons and bases to demoralize them. That's how we freed our captured comrades and drove the enemy soldiers out. We overcame such battles and founded Shuten. Dude, you just killed a bunch of people as bait, so. Afterwards, the founder died, becoming trash. But I am still alive. As long as I am alive, I must move forward. Keep trudging on at any cost. I take a deep breath to regain my cool. Then I speak into the microphone. Ku Otsuki, it's time to depart. Head to Area 2. It's time to resume the game. You're going to work hard for me. Ku Otsuki and Nesumobe. All right. I think we're actually going to end here because this feels like a really good place to end. And also, it's midday and I'm starving. So my energy is going to drop off very severely as I get hangry. Um, thanks so much for hanging out, and be back soon. Have a good day, everyone.